We had England taking on Denmark. This match concluded not that long ago, but England get the very important 1-0 win and an absolute banger of a goal from Lauren James.
I mean, a rocket.
The first 30 minutes, I was like, who's stopping this English side?
Who's stopping Lauren James?
Lauren James, but they dominated possession, and Kira Walsh would check back, and unfortunately she sustained a devastating knee injury. I mean, listening to the broadcast, they were watching what she was saying, and she was like, I've done my knee.
Oh, no.
And you could tell she got stretchered off, and she is so central to how they build out of the back. She's always an option. The way she's basically the conductor, she's telling everyone where to pass on the pitch. And you missed that player, and it seemed like it was very tough for them to recover. And players were coming over to see if she's okay, and she's like, no, back up. Yeah. I don't want to distract the team. I don't want people to think about my injury. I want you guys to stay focused. Devastating. But from the way that they played, Lauren James would get wide, she would dribble, and then they'd come inside. They used Rachel Daly as a left back, which was pretty unconventional.
Played well in the position, though.
She did.
Yeah.
But I think with Russo up top, she wasn't really that involved. So I went from, England is clearly the front runner, the way they're playing, to I don't know if they were that threatening if Lauren James isn't getting down that left side and cutting inside.
It's going to be interesting for England, and they've already been devastated with injuries, and now even coming into the World Cup, they're missing so many key players, and now to have Walsh go out, it feels like insult to injury. How are they going to adapt again? And I think you're right. This is a team, you're going to win 1-0 in all these games. You wouldn't think that would be the score lines for England with the firepower that they have. But they might have to do it now. They might have to win 1-0 because I don't see them scoring many goals. They weren't able to capitalize all but just once with all the opportunities gotten in these last couple of games. It's going to be really interesting.
I think they are, actually. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, Leah Williamson and this team would be wonders. You know,
Fran Kirby.
Yeah, of course. No, I was going down the list of injuries. You're talking about an incredible squad, but they still have an incredible amount of talent. And we've talked about how we feel like the U.S. aren't really sort of stepping up to the opportunity. They're not really showing out the way we normally have seen. I'd say the exact same thing for England. You've talked about these 1-0 victories. There's something about this team where I'm like, what is missing? What is it? And it's not from injury because they have a good squad. And certainly the squad that's out there is good enough to beat most of these teams. What is missing that's making them not click? Because there's something where I'm like, there's something just not hitting. You know what I mean? They're so much better than the way they're playing.
Yeah. Well, I can just say from watching them play, now Georgia Stenway is going to be asked to do so much more. They were great building on the back. They were great finding those pockets in between the lines. But then when they got into the final third, I think they lacked some ideas. And Russo, as a striker, she wasn't all that involved. If the ball's not coming directly to her off a cross, she was hiding. Yeah. And so, yes, they're deep. They have talent, but I think they have yet to really click. Although the first 30 minutes, you would have said, hey, this team.
But they needed 3 goals in that time to really convince us, I think.
Yeah, I think Spain,
and they could have had that.
Spain is probably, of all the teams, they give you so many problems.
That attack is frightening. Well, Lauren James's brother, Reese, tweeted after her incredible goal. Let's take a look and see. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Just proud. Look at proud. Look how much they look alike, too. Like, it's just like little,
I love that so much.
It's so cute.
My sister got no photos of me as a kid.